If you're an iPhone user and you have iOS 26 installed, then these smart features are features you need to know right now. Let's dive into this video. The first feature is perfect if you miss notifications or if your phone is always on silent. You would want to go to your settings and then scroll to accessibilities, and then you go to audios and visuals right here, and then you're going to scroll down till you see flash for alerts. So you're going to tap here and then you turn this on, and anytime you actually have your phone screen turned or facing up like this, you are going to get the notifications and your screen is actually going to flash. Or if you are hard of hearing, this is actually going to be a perfect feature for you. And also, if always your phone is on silent, this is going to be a perfect feature for you. The next feature feels like magic and it's powered by Apple Intelligence. So what you're going to do is you go to your settings and then you're going to scroll down till you go to wallets and then Apple Pay. You tap on it and then you scroll down again and then you're going to see auto tracking. You tap on auto tracking and then make sure you turn this on, and once this is on, your iPhone automatically scans and confirms emails from stores and then also adds tracking directly into your Apple Wallet. No more searching for emails, and then also no more tracking links, and Siri can actually tell you where your package is. So this is one feature you actually have to enable on your iPhone. Ever wonder why your photo looked blurry even though you didn't move? Go to your settings and then you go to camera right here, and then you scroll down so you're going to see this setting right here, lens cleaning hint, and then turn the setting on. Now if your camera lens is dirty, iOS 26 shows a pop-up warning telling you to clean your camera before taking a photo. This tiny setting can massively improve your photo quality, especially at night. If you create tutorials, TikToks, walkthroughs, then this is huge. Open your control center and then you press hold on your recorder this way, and then you tap on the microphone in order to turn it on so that you're going to be able to just do your walkthrough videos. People sometimes forget to turn this on, and then when they screen record their videos, it actually just record without voice in them, which is pretty bad. So this setting is actually very huge for people who do this kind of videos. Offline maps are great until you are outdated. So next thing you're going to do is you go to your settings and then you're going to go to maps, which is actually going to be in apps right here. And you search for maps, and then you're going to tap on maps this way. And once you tap on maps, you make sure you turn on automatic updates, and then it's actually going to update your offline maps without you not having to do it manually. Your downloaded maps is now going to be up to date automatically even when you are not actively using them. This is perfect for travels, road trips, and international data saving. If you take quick notes constantly, this feature saves time every single day. You go to your settings and then you're going to go to notes. You can choose to search it right here. So you search for notes and then you're going to tap on this one right here, and then you make sure you scroll down, and then you're going to see this section right here which shows access notes from lock screen. So you're going to turn it on and then you're going to see it right here. So when you turn this feature on, you can choose to always create new notes, or you can put it right here, resume last note instantly from the lock screen. Perfect for reminders, ideas, and then jotting down things without unlocking your phone. This is perfect for students and actually for people who goes for meetings. This is a must-know feature for content creators. You go to your settings this way, and then you are going to scroll down till you get to sounds and haptics, and then you're going to see the section right here, input. So you tap on input, and then you are going to see your microphones right here. So if you have any other microphone other than your iPhone microphone, you're just going to insert it in your phone, and then you are going to see it popping up right here, and then you actually going to choose the microphone you're going to. So in my case, I'm using a Shure mic. So when I insert my Shure mic into my iPhone, you're going to see it popping up right here, and I'm going to choose my Shure mic for my recordings, and it's actually going to give me a crisp and then clear sound from my microphone without using my iPhone microphone. So if you have a microphone which uses Bluetooth too, you can definitely connect it, and afterwards you would have to come here and then you choose the microphone without not missing the perfect microphone to use. So this is actually a nifty feature for content creators too. So most people think you can only change search engines in Safari, but that is wrong. So you can go to your settings and then you're going to type in search right here, and then you're going to tap on search, and then you're going to tap on search engine right here, and then you can choose any search engine you feel like on. So in this case, if you want Yahoo, you can just tap on Yahoo. If you want Bing, you can choose Bing. If you want DuckDuckGo, you can choose DuckDuckGo, like it follows right here. And then any of them you feel like you want, depending on how you want it. If in case you prioritize privacy, you can just choose any of the ones you feel more private to use than the other. So you can just choose any of them, and then in case maybe you want to search something, after choosing, you go to your browser and then you search. It directly shows you searches that are from the search engine you choose. And finally, one of the most futuristic feature on iOS 26 is with FaceTime. So when you go to your settings and then you scroll down to applications, and then you scroll down again till you get to to FaceTime, you are going to see this setting right here. When you scroll down and then you come to eye contact right here, you are supposed to turn this eye contact feature on. And then with AI, it's actually going to subtly adjust your eyes during FaceTime calls, so it looks like you're looking directly into the camera even when you are not. It makes video calls feel far more natural and personal. This is actually very, very great. So you have to turn this feature on, and then it's going to help you very, very well. So let me know in the comment section if I missed any of the features you think is actually going to help people. Just state in the comments for people to know. And then also don't forget to like this video up and then subscribe to the channel, and also share with your friends whom you think that is going to be perfect for them. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. Peace.